Dang it, I told you guys. This time I'm not going to say I was having a bad day, but I wanted to be relatable with you guys so you understand. But I lost my live video, so we're back up, and I was just getting ready to tell my thoughts. So I'm going to regain them right now. Give you guys a second to hop back on. But I'm in St. George. Just to recap what I was talking about, we have one of our top leaders here with us currently, and we have our Diamond coaches arriving tomorrow, and we have just any coach in our personally sponsored team that wanted to come out arriving Thursday. We're going to be here till Saturday or till Sunday, fully catered in this amazing place. Let's see if you can see a little view of this. Red rocks. Check out this red rock behind me. Red rocks. But we got palm trees, and we are excited to be here, and I'm excited to be able to give value to them. But I was saying on my video before it cut off that I was feeling a little bit down today. I only slept 5 hours. I made poor food choices. I had a huge carne asada burrito. I listened to music for 7 hours on the way here, which I love, but I didn't listen to any good audios. I had something happen in my business that nobody wants to happen. And it was to the point where I'm very good at being a master of my emotions. And but my wife could tell when we were driving. I looked over at her and she was crying, and I was like, "What's wrong?" And she didn't really say anything. And then later today, when we got here, "Hey, my baby's on here." She's just like, "I could just see that you were sad," so it made me sad. So, but I'm here, and we got here, and I got ready to do, I laid down to take a nap because I was just tired and wasn't feeling good. And then it was like 30 minutes. I got up and I was like, "Hey, I can start right now and change the way that I feel and the way that I want to feel for the rest of this night." So I did my Body Beast bulk chest workout, drank a tropical Shakeology, and I listened to a good book. And then I laid out, and I call it blissed out. I laid on the chairs over here by the palm trees and just sat in silence to get where I wanted to be emotionally. And now I feel really great. I was going to leave a message, do a little video there, but I was kind of getting a little tired laying there. So that's why I'm walking around right now. So what's going on, Justin and Jackie? Sorry I lost you before, Jackie. But I was having this message. Many of you guys, and you can comment if you can relate to this, are doing something different right now. Specifically, I know a lot of my audience is with Team Beachbody, like I am. And your friends or your family, your cousins or whoever, think you're doing this weird thing. It's awkward to them. They don't know what it really is. They don't understand it, is the truth about what it is. They don't understand what it is you're doing and why you're doing it. And so it's just weird and different to them. They expect everybody to have a 9-to-5 job and to work another 40, 50 years until you can hopefully retire and have some kind of retirement saved up and Social Security, right? So that you're doing this thing, and they think you're weird for doing it. They think you're different, and so it's kind of hard in the beginning. So if any of you guys are on here, hey, what's up, Garrett? What's going on, Jennifer and Dawn? I know that you guys are experiencing that, because I was thinking, tomorrow we have our Diamonds, and we're going to have some leadership discussions and have someone from corporate here, and we're going to talk about leadership and how to become better leaders. And then we have also the rest of our coaches coming in on Thursday, and they're going to be here till Saturday, fully catered. We got some team building activities, we got pool time, we got games, we got training, we got top coach panels. We have a couple of our coaches who are very successful in this business as well. And my wife's giving a weird emoji with the hands up. And so I was thinking about the new coaches. I know what we're going to talk about with the leaders tomorrow, but I was like, what are we going to what message can we deliver to the new coaches? And I was thinking about those beginning phases before you've really created your own transformation or helped anybody else create a transformation, when people are like, this is weird. Because the thing is, guys, some people, and I'll just say this, some people be like, oh, let's say you're talking to a friend about buying 21-day fix and Shakeology in a challenge pack, and they're like, oh my gosh, that's expensive. And the thought that I had in my head is like, yes, that would be expensive if you get no results. If it completely changes your health and your confidence and gives you something excited about in life and you feel great when you haven't been feeling that, that is not by any means expensive. But yes, if you don't get results, that would be expensive. So my thought to you guys is make sure I can understand that. So I would, if someone says that sounds expensive, I would tell them, yeah, it would be expensive if it didn't work. But you see, the thing is that you're going to work. You're going to do 30 hours of workouts. You're going to do 30-minute workouts a day. You're going to eat right. You're going to do some hard work, and it's going to work, and it's going to change your life. So that's not expensive. Big expensive is having poor health having poor energy, not being present for your family. So I was thinking about these thoughts with these new coaches. What can I teach them and what can I talk about? And that thought came to my mind. But the thing that I thought about that really stood out to me was, you know, if they say you're different, but I say difference makers are different. People who make a difference in this world are different. They stand out. So it's okay to be different if they say that that's different or think that's awkward. And as I think about that, I think about the story of, so I teach the kids at church, the Sunday school class, and they're 13, 14 years old. And I remember we were studying Noah recently, and I was like, talk about a guy that's different. Like, there hasn't been rain or floods or anything forever, and he builds this ginormous ark. Like, how different is that? So awkward, right? But he didn't care what the people thought. He thought it was more important to please God, what God placed in his heart, what his role was to do in this life. And he did it. And what happened, while others thought he was ridiculous or silly, he went out and did that, and he made a huge difference. He changed the whole course of humanity. So I think about that, and there's tons of stories that are like that you could relate with. So think about that in your life. Like, it's okay to stand out. It's okay to do something different. And those that are different are the difference makers. They're the ones that change things for people. So be proud of that. That's my thoughts for today. I don't want to talk too long because, why am I out of breath? I don't want to talk too long because I have a dinner. We're going to take Jennifer Greenberg and Michael Greenberg out. So we're going to take them out before everybody gets here tomorrow. And I want you guys to watch my Facebook Wednesday and Thursday. I have a huge announcement to share on Wednesday that really made a huge difference in my life and in the life of this family. But I want you guys to be proud of being different, because you are the difference makers. Stand up for what you believe in, and that's what it's all about, guys. Because in all honesty, like, I believe if God planted a dream or a vision or something in your heart, you should not value someone else's opinion over that, because that's placed there by God, the universe, whatever it is you believe in. I believe in God. So when I had this dream of bringing my wife home from work and doing it with P90 and doing it by helping people with P90X, I was like, this is it for me. It doesn't matter if my friends, some of my friends don't want to be friends anymore. It doesn't matter if, you know, all those things. But the thing is, when I stood up for what I believed in, 3-4 years later, they came back to me to be friends, to apologize. And I want you guys to know, I had a friend from high school that helped babysit my kids when we were struggling financially, when I had to send my wife to work. And we had a 2-hour gap between when I got home and she left. And this particular friend went and told all of my friends, don't answer any of Scotty's Facebook messages because he's gonna try to sell you something. So if he messages you, and guys, the only reason I know that's the truth is because 2 years later, when he saw how much my life transformed and the people that we had helped transform via health, and it wasn't just about money, but it was about truly helping people, he came back and told me and he apologized for doing that and said he was proud of us for doing something that we believe in and helping people. So stand up for what you believe in, and if you do the right thing, you know, it doesn't matter what anybody will say, and most likely they're going to come back to you and say thank you for being yourself and not trying to be somebody else like everybody else in this world. So I'm going to go now. My mouth is extremely dry. So what's going on, John, Rich, Kelly, my dad? Hey, baby Malik, I love you, baby. I miss my baby already. You just turned 1. That's crazy. James, thanks everybody for hopping on today. Love you guys. If this message helps you, please feel free to share it. If you need a message that's deeper on this, I gave a 10-minute keynote speech that I wrote in Nashville that I believe can really help you. Just comment below if you want that. I'll post the link and let you see it. So love you guys. We'll see you later.